What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Ange Predicts YouTube channel. I'm Ange and I predict stuff. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share out this video with all your friends. If you like predictions, check out my playlist of predictions by category. Alright guys, today in the NBA, it is Friday, February 10th, and we have a lot of games to predict, guys. So let's take a look at the schedule. Okay, we have the Spurs going up against the Detroit Pistons at 7. We have the Suns going up against the Pacers. The Knicks going up against the 76ers. At 7:30, you have the Hornets and the Celtics. Utah and Toronto. 8 p.m., you have the Rockets versus the Heat. Then at 8 p.m., you also have the Timberwolves versus the Grizzlies. At 10 p.m., you have the Cavaliers versus the New Orleans Pelicans. OKC versus Trailblazers. Mavericks versus Kings. And finally, the Bucks going up against the Clippers, guys. So let's get right into the predictions. All right, the first game is the Spurs versus the Pistons, two of the worst teams in the NBA, guys. Pistons 7-21 at home. The Spurs are 5-20 away. There's no head-to-head data here, guys, but clearly these Spurs are just tanking and getting rid of their players. They got rid of Jacob Poeltl. So pretty much I think Pistons are in the clear on this one at home, guys. I am taking the Pistons to win this game 118-102, and I'm taking the under as my betting tip. Alright, the next game is the Suns going up against the Pacers. The Pacers have been a really tricky team, guys. We really don't know what's up with them. They either really surprise us or they lose by a few points. I mean, they lost against the Heat in their last game, which we thought that they would be able to do it. The last time they played the Suns, they actually lost 112-107, guys. The Suns have been playing some very good basketball in the last 10, 8-2, guys. They did pick up Mr. Kevin Durant, guys. So now we got the big three in Phoenix, guys. On this one, guys, honestly, I like the Suns. I think they're the better team. I'm going with the Suns as the match winner, 114-108. That's under on the game. Next up, we have the Knicks going up against the 76ers, which should be an exciting game for sure, guys. What can I say? Philadelphia obviously has the better record. They have the better home record, 20-8. Knicks are 16-11. In the head-to-head, they both won one game each. While they were actually away, they won. The Knicks won 106-104. 76ers won 119-112. Relatively close score there. That's why I have no problem going with the Knicks against the spread. All right, Hornets versus the Celtics. Another lopsided game here, guys. The Celtics are one of the best basketball teams in the league this season. They put up a lot of points. I mean, I don't want to say they're going to squash the Hornets, guys, but in the last three head-to-head matchups, they beat them 130, 122, and 112. So easily they beat the Hornets. I think they're going to beat them for a fourth time, guys. I am taking the Celtics, but the match winner at 120-110. My betting tip, guys, is the Celtics on the money line. Next up is the Jazz versus the Raptors. This is probably going to be one of the close games of the night. There's definitely no doubt about that. The Raptors did do a bit of movement at the deadline trade period, if you want to call it. They're 16-12 at home, guys. The last time they played the Jazz just beat them by 3 points. I think they get their revenge against the Jazz tonight, guys. The Raptors are going to win the game 122-118. I am taking the over on this one. Alright, guys, the next up we have is the Rockets versus the Heat. Obviously, the Heat has the better record on the season, guys. They're 18-9 at home. They play some very good basketball at home. Last 10, 6-4, guys. Away, the Houston Rockets are 5-22, guys. I think it's very obvious that the Heat will get the upper hand here. So I'm taking the Heat 110-96, and that is an underscore for me. All right, guys, the next game is the T-Wolves versus the Grizzlies. I really don't like betting against the Grizzlies at home, guys. I tell you this all the time, just because they're so good at home. They're 22-5 at home, guys. We have no head-to-head data with the Timberwolves this season. The Timberwolves are actually surprised by beating the Jazz 143-118. I really didn't expect that, guys. but I really don't think they could keep up with the pace of the Grizzlies, guys. That's why I'm taking the Grizzlies to win 116 to 112. I am taking the under on this one. All right, Cavaliers versus the New Orleans Pelicans. The Cavaliers have been a team that I've really liked this season, guys. Quite consistent in my opinion, guys. Away, they're actually 12-16, so not as good at home, guys. Their home record is 23-6. Pelicans are 20-9 at home, so they have a very good record at home. No head-to-head data, but they beat the Hawks, they beat the Kings, they beat the Lakers, guys. They've been playing very well lately. They play good basketball at home, guys, so I am taking the Pelicans against the spread. Next up, we have OKC going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. OKC has been pretty much either winning or losing by pretty close scores, I would say. Like, they beat the Nuggets 101-99, guys. They lost against the Heat 112-111, so pretty close scores there. They're going against a very similar Trailblazers team, guys, which does put up a lot of points, guys, but I think they'll be able to keep up with the pace. That's why I'm taking OKC, guys, against the spread. Next up, we have the Mavericks versus the Sacramento Kings. This is probably one of the games to watch, guys. Close matchup here. The Mavericks did acquire new players from the trade deadline, guys. Like I said, they're probably going to go pretty hard on the Kings. There's no doubt about that. However, the Kings have been putting up a lot of points. They beat the Houston Rockets twice, guys. I understand that's the Rockets, but they also beat the Timberwolves. They lost to the Pacers, but it was very close, guys. I like the Kings better on this one. They're at home. I think they'll play some good basketball. I think the Kings will win 118-114. I'm going with the Kings on the money line. The last but not least game is Bucks versus the Clippers, guys. This is going to be an interesting one. Obviously, the Bucks do have the upper hand with the record on the season. They beat the Clippers the last time they played them 106-105, guys. Do I think the Clippers can compete with the Bucks? Yes, I do. Do I think they'll beat them? No, I don't. I think the Bucks are the better team here, guys. I'm going with the Bucks to be the match winner, guys. 116-110, and that is covering the spread. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to my NBA predictions. I really enjoyed doing them. I would love to hear your thoughts and predictions down below. Please let me know. I'm Ange, and I'm out of here, guys. Take care and good luck.